So we had another part. Rabbi Yochanan says, make it lifsol pasul. What does pasul mean? Okay, so now, what's the difference between pasul or letame? Which means the hand which is tameh, which is the shenia, second level of the tameh, make the other hand shelishit. If that hand is going to touch kodesh, it's going to be revi'i. It's going to be pasul. This hand is sheni. Yeah. Shelishi. Yeah. Then you touch the kodesh, it's going to be revi'i. Yeah. But when you touch with this hand to this hand, this doesn't become sheni. It becomes shelishi. Okay? That's what we're saying. Your body all connected, so why is it like that? Certain tum'ot, it doesn't go into the body. It comes only to your hand. Let's say for the morning. If you wash your hand? Huh? You come that you take the hand on the to mikveh in this situation. You don't need the whole body. Where we okay. Huh? Where we you are holding by lifsol avalol tameh. That's what I'm explaining. It's gonna be Chaf Daled Amud Bet, 10th line. Next page. Okay. Let's see if we could finish the Chaf Daled Amud Bet today. Ezrat Hashem. No, we have to Bishvat also. Well, we're gonna learn Sunday. What's the problem? Now, the Gemara asks a question, Mimai. How do we know, how does the Rabbi Yochanan know that when your hand touch the other hand, it's going to become tameh of his friend? What's the question? Because I think he went a little bit forward. To do what? I think he went a little bit forward. I went forward? We were on this page. Okay. Oh, so we did this. Okay, I went back. Okay. Oh, yes. I went back. Okay, so we going. Okay, so we're not doing it on the 10th line. Right. Okay, we are on 10th line. Very nice. Okay. 10th line. Okay, so now you're right. I went back. I went back a little bit. I went to another one. There are two lifsol avalol tameh. Three. Okay. Three. Look on top of it. There's another one. Yeah. Okay. Now we said yesterday we talked about the machlok of the Rabbi Yochanan l'shrakish, and we said the hand becomes lifsol, but not. There is no more. Basically, the revi'i, the fourth one, is the main one. So Gemara says velifsol avalol tameh tanai is a machlok of Tanaim about this matter that the hand touch the other hand and the kodashim, they're gonna become pasul. How do we know? What's the machloket? Ditnan, we learn in the Masechet Yadayim. Over there, we said over there, kol haposel bateruma, anything that makes the teruma pasul, which means it's sheni, second level of tuma, which makes the teruma shelishit, the third one. Metame yadayim liyot sheniyot. Very interesting. You understand what we're saying? If you touch sheni, your hand is sheni. Right. So that's according to one mandam, according to one understanding. One is machloket now. So now, according to the first opinion, if your hand is sheni, you touch another hand, the other hand becomes sheni also. Not that just we said before. Okay, this is one opinion. Vayad metame, and the second halacha, yad metame chaverta, and the hand makes his other hand also tameh like himself. What's the difference between the first and second? I think the same halakha. Okay, so first halakha is saying anything makes the teruma pasul, this is sheni. Metame yadayim liyot sheniyot, like itself. Then we have yad metame chaverta. Okay, it's the same thing. I don't know what's the difference. Divrei Rabbi Yehoshua. This is according to Rabbi Yehoshua.
He's saying that when you touch both of them together, it just automatically becomes tameh.
No, we're talking about the hand is sheniyot, second level of tumah. You touch the other hand, that hand also becomes second level of tumah. Okay? This is according to Rabbi Yehoshua. و خخامیم אומרים, یادیم شنیوتن, the hand is second level of tumah, ואין שני עושה שני. Which means according to Chachamim, if your hand is sheni, second level of tumah, you touch another hand, it becomes shelishi. So zach machloed of Rabbi Yehoshua and Chachamim. So Gemara says, what's the kavanah of Chachamim? They're saying, and sheni ose sheni, lab sheni hu delo avet, ha shelishi avet. Isn't that the case? Chachamim, they're saying, when your hand is sheni, second level of tumah, you touch the other hand, it becomes shelishi. Right? Isn't that the understanding? So it comes out that's a machlok Rabbi Yehoshua and Chachamim. Gemara says maybe not. Maybe you could read the Chachamim differently. Dilma lo shene avid velo shelishi. Wow, very wild. You could understand the Chachamim. Right. When you touch the hand, your hand is sheni. You touch another hand, the other hand doesn't become tameh. He's not going to be even according to Rabbi Yochanan. Because Rabbi Yochanan said before, the other hands become shelishi. So Gemara wanted, a lot of times in the Gemara, you want bring a machloket of Tanaim. To see this machloket of, let's say, the Amoraim, which is after, really has a source back in the Tanaim, the people that wrote the Mishnah. So we were doing it, but the Gemara says, no, it's not a raya. There's a proof from them. Maybe Chachamim did not say Rabbi Yochanan. Chachamim said if your hand is sheni, your hand is second level of tumah, when you touch the other hand, it doesn't become tameh at all.
Then there's no machloket.
Well, there is a machloket. According to Rabbi Yehoshua, when you listen to me. According to Rabbi Yehoshua, when your hand is sheni, you touch the other hand, becomes sheni too. According to Chachamim, it doesn't transfer the tumah at all. Wait. So now, let's say now Gemara try to find another two Tanaim machloket to apply it over here also. Ela kihan Tanai. We have another machloket, the Tanya, Yad Neguva Metamet Chaberta. So you have a hand which is dry, you would, even though it's dry, makes the other hand tameh. Huh? Right. Okay. I don't know exactly the same bright or not. Let's see the same one or not. So assumption is over here right now that it makes the other hand sheniya, second level of tuma. Then lekame bakodesh, they could make the kodesh shelishi, aval lo lateruma, but it does not apply. It does not make the teruma tameh. Divrei Rabbi. This is the word of the Rabbi Yehuda Hanasi. Rabbi Yossi be Rabbi Yehuda, the Rabbi Yossi son of Rabbi Yehuda says that what? Ota yad, only that yad, leaf sol. That yad we have tameh from the beginning. They make the other one tameh, makes it shelishi, and to make it pasul for kodesh. Pasul means the fourth one. Okay, it's the fourth one. Avalo letameh. Once again. Please keep it quiet so we could concentrate. Okay? So what's going on over here? Rabbi Yossi, the son of Rabbi Yehuda. Fine, okay. Okay, that's the first understanding. I understand. What the machloket? Who does Rabbi Yochanan goes like? What did we say Rabbi Yochanan yesterday? Basically, Rabbi Yosef and Rabbi Yehuda, the son of Rabbi Yehuda, he says like Rabbi Yochanan, which means you have Sheniah, he makes the other hand Shelishi, and makes Shelishi makes the Kodesh Pasul. That's what he's saying. Okay, but the what Rabbi says, he says that basically Sheni make the other hand Sheni also. Right. Right. If the second hand is also Sheni, why doesn't Posel the Truma? One second. Letame Bakodesh, that's what he's saying. But why he doesn't say God Teruma? That's a good question. Why he doesn't go the Teruma that way? If Teruma touching Sheni, it's not become Shlishi, but it's become Pasul. But it cannot transfer, right? Once again. Teruma Pasul B'Shlishi, V'Kodesh Pasul B'Revi. That's maybe he said in the Mishnah, the Chacham didn't make a Gezeram on the Teruma, the Titmat Chaverta. No, Itma Chaverta, but you touch the Teruma with hands that is... No, but talking about the second hand now. The first hand is Sheni, okay? You touch the other hand, becomes Sheni also according to Rebbe. But the second hand cannot and doesn't have a power to make the Teruma Tameh. Because according to Teruma, huh? Sheni only for Kodesh is Sheni, not for the Teruma. When it comes to Teruma, from one hand doesn't transfer to other hand. According to Rabbi. According to Rabbi Yossi, the son of Rabbi Yehuda, he's saying you go Sheni, then you go Shelishi, then you go Revi is Posel. So for this Shita, it's easier to understand why he doesn't can't Posel the Truma. Because if your hand is Shlishi, you cannot Lifsol Truma. I don't know what he holds about Teruma. He doesn't say anything about Teruma over here. What does Rabbi Yochanan hold when it comes to Teruma? We're trying to find what Rabbi Yochanan is saying is a Machlok Tanaim. So what we find over here is Machlok Rabbi Yehuda Hanasi and Rabbi Yossi, the son of Rabbi Yehuda, that's what the second opinion is like Rabbi Yochanan. Rabbi Yochanan holds like the Tana, the one who wrote the Mishnah. Interesting. What does he say about Teruma? Yeah. If your hand is Sheni, basically, and you touch Teruma, it's supposed to be Pasul. So what does Rabbi Yochanan hold when it comes to Teruma? That's the question. And also Rabbi Yehuda Hanasi. What does he hold? Because he says that you transfer Sheni. Oh no, that's only for Kodesh, not for Teruma. Right. Maybe so the Teruma you don't make Tameh, but maybe you make it Pasul. It's not clear from this Braita. That's my question. Maybe he still holds that the Teruma is Pasul, but not Tameh. Because
to his opinion, if the kodesh becomes tameh, if something else touch the kodesh, it becomes revi. If a different kodesh touch it,
Right. Maybe because pasul. Yeah.
pasul.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Next to one more part before we get to the next Mishnah. Okay. Two more parts. Yes. So he said in the Mishnah, Ochlin, Ochalim, Neguvin, Beyadayim, Mesabot. When you say I got the teruma, simple understanding of the Mishnah is when it comes to teruma, you are allowed to eat teruma if your hand is dry, even though you are tameh. You understand?
If your hand is stuck out or you're holding yourself.
Because,
If your hand is stuck out or you're holding yourself.
his hand is tameh. But you cannot have kodesh, it seems like. Let's say your hand is tameh and your hand is dry. According to this Mishnah, it seems like you are allowed to have teruma.
But only if it was never wet before.
What? The hand?
No,
You're talking about hand now.
yeah, because it says ochalim neguvin. The food is dry. בידיים מסואבות, בידיים טמאות.
So again? Right. You're right. So the food is never became wet before. מוכשר לטומאה, yeah. Huh? It's not mekaber tuma unless in one time it became wet with the 7 mashkim. Tanya, we learn the Braita, Amar Rabbi Chanina ben Antignos. We learn the Braita, Rabbi Yochanan, the son of the Antignos. It's funny, his father's name was Antignos. Maybe it was a ger? I don't know. What Antignos mean? But usually if you ger, you don't say the father's name. וכי יש גנובה לקודש. Huh? Why didn't change his name? Okay. Okay, you're right. Maybe. It's funny that Onkelos didn't change his name. Okay. וכי יש נגובה לקודש. Is there such a thing that you have מאכלי kodesh that you should be dry? Which means it never became wet, I guess. והלא חיבת הקודש מכשירתן. What does it mean?
It's something that is kodesh, even if it was not מוכשר לקבל טומאה, the fact that it is kodesh make him מוכשר לטומאה. Even if it was never wet before. They say even like stuff that is not ראוי למאכל.
But what does חיבת הקודש mean?
חיבת הקודש.
It's very interesting. The chavivut, the love, I don't know, whatever you want to call it, you have to the kodesh, that's so precious to you, make them mekaber tuma. Interesting.
What does Sivat mean?
What does chaviv mean? Huh? Punctured? What? That's chavit. the name Chaviva?
Yeah.
Interesting. How does it work? Okay, that's a fact, I guess. The love, because it's so lovable to person, it makes it mikabel tuma. So the question is, what do you need our Mishnah anymore?
There is no neguvim or no neguvim in Kodesh.
Right.
Anyway,
For when it's come to Kodesh, doesn't matter dry or not. Even if it's dry, the chavivut you have, the love you have to the Kodesh makes it mekabel tuma.
So
That-
all Kodesh is the Kabbalah.
Yes.
What does it mean love? How do you have love for Kodesh?
It was precious to you. Right?
So you very careful with it?
Something very, very dear to you. So Gemara says, Lo sericha. You need the Mishnah. Why? Kegon shetachav lo chavero letoch piv או שתחב הוא לעצמו בחוש ובחרקר. Now, we're going to talk about a Mishnah coming to teach us in a case that his hand is tameh, and his friend, which is his hand is tahor, he put the food, which is kodesh or teruma, inside his mouth. Okay? That's one case. Or he used something that you could take basically the food without touching it. Chosh. What is chosh? Chosh or kosh or kirkar.
Kikar is a loaf, isn't it?
That kikar. This is kirkar. Kosh is a vessel that ladies they use to weave clothes. Kirkar is a stick, a wood they use for weaving. Okay?
Like a needle?
I don't know what it is. These two things, I don't know why kosh is like this. Or maybe that's the case. Okay. Both of them, they are not mekabel tuma. These two vessels. Okay? So therefore, when you get something with it and eat it, doesn't become tameh. Okay?
Why is it not a Kabbalah?
Okay, let's see. Huh?
Why is it not a Kabbalah?
Why they are not mekabel tuma? This kelim, they are peshute kelees. Peshute kelees means they don't have a shape of the kelim. It was pashut, straight.
Oh, just like a piece of wood?
Right. Is it toothpick? Toothpick is not mekabel tuma, that's what he says? Interesting. Okay. So, וביקש לאכול סנון ובצל של חולין עמהן. At the time he has that food of kodesh on teruma in his mouth, he wanted to eat sanon. What is sanon? Radish. Ubatzal. What is batzal? Onion, which is the chulin.
Is he allowed?
Okay. Now, so what he does, he put the kodesh in his mouth with this one of these utensils, the vessels he has. Then he takes a radish or onion, which is chulin, which is with his hand, which is sheniyot, tameh. Usually, chulin, when you hold it with your hand, doesn't get tameh, even though your hand sheniyot. Now,
And you put it in your mouth.
okay, and put in your mouth at the same time,
And you put it.
you kodesh in your mouth, okay? So
So,
now what's going to happen in this case? You can eat it?
Because onion and radish give a certain taste of meat.
You could have it with teruma, but we cannot have it with kodesh.
Why? With Kodesh is not the problem. The chulin is not, but they afraid that you take it, put
The
it in your
chulin
mouth,
became-
and then you touch the Kodesh. Or with your hand?
But if chulin that has been touched before with your hand that was tameh
If you eat Torah,
touches
yeah, but since he used the utensils for the picked up the.
Yeah, you picked it up. La kodesh gaz ru rabbanan. For kodesh chacham made the gezerah that you should not eat it. Why? Because you were worried maybe your hand gonna touch the kodesh in your mouth. La teruma lo gaz ru rabbanan. For teruma chacham didn't make a gezerah. Wow.
what's the difference? You have to be more machmir?
So if he's in the middle of eating and the Kodesh becomes coming, he has to spit it out. It's like you can't eat it anymore, right?
I guess.
Okay. Organize everything in my head. The sentences.
What?
Explains. The Braita is talking about the chulin.
Braita, which braita?
What we said. The chulin אוכלים נגובים, chulin נגובים,
Okay.
בידיים מסואבות,
Okay.
יחד עם תרומה, שיש לו בפה, אבל לא לקודש.
Right. If you have kodesh in your mouth, you cannot put the tsenon, radish, or the onion, which is chulin. Even though your hand is dry, it doesn't become tameh.
But the neguvim goes on the chulin.
Okay.
Not on the
Right.
Torah.
Right.
Because if the
So it comes out, the case is you are not only eating teruma or kodesh. You're eating chulin also. That's the case of the Mishnah.
so the chulin has to be
Right.
dry,
Okay.
otherwise the water
Right.
on it will make everything.
So now, if you are tameh, so we get another halacha. If you are tameh, even though your hand or the food is dry, for kodesh is going to become tameh. Because when it comes to the kodesh, it doesn't matter the food, whatever it is wet or not wet. Once you are tameh, you touch it, it becomes tameh. So we have to say what's the case, that he picked it up with something that doesn't become tameh, or somebody has put in your mouth. Now you can't eat your chulin yourself. You see how complicated it is to eat those days.
Wow.
You forget sometimes to eat even. You don't eat. No.
They're going to become like meat.
How do you teach the kids and everything?
הם חייבים-
Well,
You
Go
think
on.
they're also chayiv in
I don't know.
Tahara?
I don't know. Good question.
You go to mikveh 4 or 5 times a day. With kavana to be tahor.
No, but what do you touch? You come to the shul, you touch this table, you sit on this chair.
Go to the mikveh.
Go to mikveh. Come back, sit on the chair again. Go to mikveh again.
Carry your own chair.
Somebody told me at home, Mashiach, everything gotta be plastic, so it doesn't become tameh.
But I guess also back
Plastic is
then,
makala tuma.
Huh?
Plastic when it comes to the telly. It's just
I think plastic doesn't become tahor because they didn't have it back then, right? If they had it, you don't think they would make it?
Okay.
But
I don't know.
also back then, I believe everybody was more pure, so there was less tuma around you anyway.
Understand,
Now everywhere
but
was tuma.
somebody is zav,
So he knows to be careful.
and
Yeah,
is
but how would you know?
and the one who cooked in the kiddush for Shabbat is zav.
catering. What kind of catering do you have?
It's gonna be very very hard. Okay. By the way, the Tchida says learning of Mishnayot Taharot, it makes you tahor. Even though we don't have all this the things we have,
Learning this.
That's-
You did it.
learning it makes you tahor. You want to become tahor, kadosh. You learn all this the halachot of the taharot and the kadashim, all these things you're doing right now.
A way to make.
Let's go to get to Mishnah today. Ha'onen u'mechusar kippurim. You said somebody is onen. What is onen?
Somebody that
Somebody
passed
Barmina and his
away.
close family died. They didn't bury him yet. Or is chusar kippurim. What is mechusar kippurim?
He didn't give his korban yet.
Right. He didn't bring his korban yet. He went to the tevilah. It's night already. He didn't bring a korban. We said over there, for kodesh, they need tevilah. But for teruma, they don't need. Okay. So Gemara said, "My tama." Why is it that for onen, when it is a kodesh, somebody's onen finished, his aninut finished, or mechusar kippurim, after he brought his korban, he has to go to mikveh for the kodesh. Why? So Gemara says, kevan de'ad ha'idana havu asire, asrechin rabbanan tevila. Interesting. Until now he was tameh, he couldn't eat any kodesh. So now he could eat kodesh. Before you want to eat kodesh, you have to go do another tevila. It's very interesting. This guy was tameh. He went to the mikveh. It's night already. Tomorrow morning we need the korban. He wants to eat the kodesh now. You have to go to mikveh again.
But then it's gonna be 2 yom until thing.
No, he's not going to do it. Just need Chachamim made the gezerah for
the
such.
second one, he has to wait until after nightfall.
No.
It doesn't matter if it's 9 or
This was Chachamim made the gezerah. Let's say he was onen yesterday.
Right.
Okay, he buried his met this morning. Now he has to go to mikveh, even though he's not tameh. We're not saying he's tameh,
Why does he have to go to mikveh?
huh?
Why does he have to go to mikveh?
Because the onen cannot have kodashim.
Oh, so this has to
Chachamim required for anybody who couldn't have kodashim, like onen and mechusar kippurim. When he wants to have the kodashim, the kodesh, then he has to go to mikveh. Very interesting. Wow. Okay, we got to the Mishnah. Mazal tov.
Can I say a comment?
How come you're asking?
Huh?
Yeah,
You know how you said that everything has to be made out of plastic in Talmud, yeah?
yeah,
But if it's connected onto the ground, it doesn't need it.
you're right.
The table's connected onto the
I know, but how you gonna do with the chairs?
What? Like in the shows, you know the ones that open up like this?
I know, just open up like this.
It's
You want to have a table for the eating, for Seudah Shelishit. How you gonna do it?
Huh? You have
Each person should eat by himself.
No, simcha.
So Simcha, how you gonna do it? You cannot move the chair.
Yeah,
You cannot move a table either, according to you.
Yeah.
How you gonna get in?
because the chair's connected onto the ground like one of those slider things.
Okay. Maybe you keep your ideas and advertise. As that Hashem Mashiach comes tomorrow, you sell your product. Okay.
I need a patent.
Yeah, patent. Yeah. Very nice.
Mashiach ready table.
Yeah. I'm sure a lot of people they'll be interested to buy. So now, if somebody, B'ezrat Hashem, if Sunday or Monday, B'ezrat Hashem, I'm going to explain the machloket about the squeezing the lemon, the lemon. Let's today focus on the borer now, huh?
For the schita.
For sechita, B'ezrat Hashem. Yeah, for sechita, B'ezrat Hashem, we do next week. But we said yesterday, what about somebody who squeezed the lemon in his hand, and now he separate the seeds to eat or drink the lemon juice? Can you do it or not? So some poskim they hold that is asur. Why? Because when you say with your hand you could separate it, that's only is derech achila. That's the way people eat it. Okay? But over here, when you squeeze the lemon in your palm, your hand, and you take out the seeds, this is called borer, because that's not how people eat or drink the lemon juice. So you cannot do it. It's asur to do it. Okay?
So you just squeeze lemon on a salad and let the seeds fall.
The best thing is if you squeeze it before Shabbat, you take out the seeds, Shalom Al Yisrael.
Or you
No.
buy seedless lemons.
Is there such a thing?
No seeds.
The lime, I know, a lemon. Okay. The yellow ones also have a seed.
Yellow one with no seeds.
Huh?
We have seedless lemons.
Really?
Yeah.
There's seedless lemon? Okay, I don't know enough.
No? Shabbat. Genetically modified.
That's how they make it?
Yeah, modified it.
Okay. Okay. Fine. Let's see if we have 4 minutes. Now we're gonna case another case.
But for sure you cannot use this thing that you squeeze lemon in, right? No, that's a keli. That you cannot use.
Okay, now well, that goes into question of that keli of the that's different halacha for sechita. I don't to the what's your case?
No, because it's not you don't do
You know the border. You're taking the juice out.
Can you do schita with the kli?
That's a different sechita question. Okay, you're mixing up. So okay, let's focus on the border. Okay. Now another case is you have this thing machine, what do we call it, utensil that you could use it for the olives to take out the pit. I don't have it. I'm probably some people have in their house. Just like we talked about the peeler before, they have such a thing. You could take out the seed inside the olive. Okay. However, Yosef says is okay. You could do it. You could use a peeler. You could use such a thing to take out the seed from the olive. Okay.
Well, what's the explanation of it? How come you can use? At that point, you are taking the batter. Because it's spitting out the
Okay, that's derech achila. First of all, second of all, how can you use a peeler? Something.
But the peeler takes some wood with the bed, no?
Not necessarily.
When you peel a cucumber or something.
Okay. Okay. So we said by the Mikalev, we didn't say anything that connected to it. Okay. We said you could do it. Okay. I don't think it has to do with that header. Okay. Harab Ben Sion Abba Shaul held you cannot do it with this machine. And he says there's a difference between kelipa, the peel, and the seed over here. Why? Your thing. According to Harab Ben Sion, when you come and you peel an apple or cucumber, for sure a little bit of it comes off. Then you could do it. But when you come to the zayit, to the olive, it's ای افشع لعفیدو بلوش یده با میباسار اپری اخل یده پیب یا خول لعفیدو لگمری و لعفیدو لعصمو ولکن هیخمی بدابا. I don't understand what he's saying.
He's talking about the olive or the apple?
Huh?
He's talking about the olive now?
Yeah.
Last
I think it's the other way around. Let's see what he's saying. Let's see what they're saying. One more time. I'll read it inside for you. لأسو لأسی گرئین هزاید من مخشیر یشو مخلق بین کلیپا هدبوکا که تپوخ و ملففافون. شی افشار به شوم اینیان لحفیدا من اپری بلو شیده با میباسار اپری بلکن موتان لکلفا من مکلف لبن گرین هزایت شعمنام علیده هم مخشیر ای افشار لحفیدو بلو شیده با میباسار اپری اخر یده پیب یا خول لحفیدو لگمر و لمیدو لاسمو بلکن هیخمیر بدابا. How do you understand this? But do you for sure there's something attached to it? The little bit attached to it.
But if you let's say you eat the olive and you just take the seed out, so the seed come out without anything on it.
So what makes it asur?
I don't know. I just understood the difference. I don't know.
Why makes it asur?
Maybe because you have a way to separate it without the meat, like without the basar of the.
So what? So what?
The klipa, you don't have a way.
We have. Okay, I don't know. We have to look inside. I don't know. Ezrat Hashem.